Welcome to the Slouch Theory. Oh, Slouch Theory. Slouching. Slouching.
Wow. Well. Here. Fucking damn dog. Shut up, dog. Shut up. Shit. She barks at nothing. My dog be barking at nothing. Absolutely nothing. The heat might kick on. She might hear a fucking microwave. Maybe a sparkle of dust on the floor. This little shit will just start high pitch karate barking. Like it's ridiculous. I don't know how to make her shut up, other than like I do try to like stop it, and then she like shuts up for a little bit, but then she growls at me, like she's telling me fuck you, I'm gonna bark again. I don't know. I love the little shithead, but she's annoying with the amount of barking that takes place. It is absolutely excessive. It's excessive barking because it doesn't have a place. There's nobody at the door. There's no danger afoot. There's no fire, smoke, nothing. Just regular. And she is alarmed. And it's annoying. But okay. Here we are, friends and family. Slouch Theory, Andre D. Thompson, and today we have Harry Terjanian. Good friend of ours, huh? Good friend of ours. He's on the show. One of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Man School 202, Page Phillip days, all of that. You know what I mean? And we got the fam on the slouch, on the pod, on the things. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be chopping it up. It's gonna be a two-parter because you know what I mean. We ran long. It was the squad. We just chopping it up, so we ran long. And this part onesies. And then part twosies is gonna be, you feel me? Don't ask me questions. All right. Thanks. And rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, fucking tell your aunt, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandfather, tell your cousin, tell that nigga that owe you money, tell your coworker, tell your boss. Tell somebody you don't like. Tell the motherfucker you hate. Tell him too. Tell whoever the fuck. Tell somebody. And after you done telling them, tell the next nigga. Grab a person. Just grab a loose motherfucker in the street. Grab them by their shirt collar and go, fucking listen to Slouch Theory. And then walk off. Just walk smooth off after that. Will something happen to you? I don't know. I do not know. Am I held responsible if something does? I don't know. I don't know how the laws work. I would hope not. I maybe a disclaimer for the podcast. All ideas presented are of your own. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. All I'm saying is don't arrest me for shit. Whatever happened out there, don't sue me. Don't ask me shit. Nothing. But just do this. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a motherfucker, tell everybody. Andre D. Thompson, Slouch Theory, damn it. Make it happen, Captain. Dig into the episode. Slouch Theory with Harry Terjanian. Thank you.
We got major problems.
Oh, you got
With
problems
the
with the whites now.
Oh,
You
sure.
got problems with
always.
whites.
I've always had problems with the whites.
Why does Harry Terjanian, a fellow white man, have problems
I'm not a white
with
man.
white
Again,
people?
we've established this on our podcast, Man School 202.
No, we didn't. We established that you use sunscreen because of the lack of melanin in your skin.
I have melanin in my skin. This is a misunderstanding that you're not understanding. I do have, in fact, melanin.
You know what?
my skin.
Everybody got melanin.
I have a-
you don't
I
have
have-
a whole lot of it.
I do have a lot of melanin. If I stay in the sun, I'll tan a lot, very
Your
easily,
melanin
but also
skinny.
get irritated temporarily.
Irritated. See?
The skin will get irritated. Yeah. So anyway, my
don't
point
have
is I don't want to
this-
be out here like that.
All
with
right.
it.
Where is Armenia?
Armenia is between Europe and Asia. It's
in
on
between
the
Europe and Asia. So when
it's
you
on the
Google
border
this shit,
technically.
where does it say it is? Because I know there's a definite answer.
Yeah. All right. What
I
would be
think
the
it would
exact
say
landmark? It's near the Mediterranean.
European, doesn't it? It says European. Don't fight your way
Let's
around this.
see.
You are
No,
not
hold
Asian,
on.
Harry.
I'm looking it up.
Harry,
First
you are
thing it
not
says,
Asian.
country in Asia, thanks to Wikipedia. So you know what, Andre?
It says
I'm
you're
Asian.
Asian?
I'm Asian.
Oh,
I am Asian, and I'm
wait.
proud. I'm a proud
Wait.
Asian man.
So now you are a Ecuadorian Asian.
I'm an Ecuadorian Asian, and that's what I'm going by.
Wow.
All right, time to get me one of these UCLA scholarships out here.
Wow. Well, you need to be able to
gotta-
play a sport for that. I don't think
No,
you're very
you really? No,
sport
not out here.
inclined, Harry.
You've never. Why? First of all, how dare you, Andre?
What's
I'm
your
very much
sport,
inclined.
Harry?
Hockey. I play ice hockey.
Harry, I'll bust your ass in hockey.
You will not. We've had
Harry.
this conversation. Do you know how to ice skate, Andre?
Yes, I know how to ice skate. I'm Andre.
That's true. Have you ever played a game of hockey on ice?
No,
All right, buddy.
but I could learn fast. I could.
You make it sound like like you're a mutant and that's your superpower.
That's my superpower. I'll pick up shit quick, especially if I gotta spank some boots to do it. I'll learn so that I can fucking bop you up on the hockey court.
To make a point?
Yeah, I will learn to make a point. I'll definitely learn something to be like, ha, bitch, I proved you're wrong. Like, I'll do that.
So your superpower is like pettiness. Is that what you're saying?
Super petty might be a degree of my power. That, like, you know how like Wolverine he's Wolverine. There's a maximum. That's his displayed power that's known, the adamantium clause.
Yeah,
but
he
then
heals very
within
quickly,
there's like sub powers. Pettiness would be in my sub.
Okay, your
power.
second tier powers.
Yeah, my first mastermind of power.
What would the first power be? Yeah.
The first power is that I'm a black man, the original man. I'm the original man. That's my superpower.
So in the Avengers form, you just show up and they go, all right.
I just pull up and be like, Yerrr. And be like, uh-oh, here comes OG. That's what it stands for.
So now, do you show up like breakdancing to show like extra? What do you do?
See, that's only one of our many contributions to the world of culture.
I understand
You know
there's
what I'm
many.
saying?
So you have a jar of peanut butter and you
pull
go,
up
without the black man, there wouldn't be none of this. Avengers.
without nothing. So I'll just walk up. I probably might wear a suit out that bitch, wear a bow tie. I pull up like young Malcolm X.
Okay.
That's my Avenger costume.
The young Malcolm X.
I look like Malcolm X. And when I power up an Avenger, I get a black tux with a white shirt and a black bow tie.
That'll be one way to get the MCU to stop to put a halt on the MC universe, because in China they don't play it. You know, that's that's a huge problem, right? Like
they say that black shows don't cross over well.
No, they don't, because they're racist over there.
Yeah,
nobody talks about it. It's a dirty little secret.
Learn it from. That's the thing too with the whole racism thing. You know, I've been having, Harry, my good brother, I've been having moments where I'm like, damn, son, I'll be getting tired of talking about race sometimes. But then
you read anything.
Thank you, bro. It's like I don't even be trying to fucking talk about race
anywhere.
Everybody be talking about my race. So I can't do nothing other than acknowledge what is taking place, at least sometimes.
Especially during the last year, it's come up quite a bit. I mean, it's always there.
Fucking bit, man.
But deservedly so, it's come up. I was excited about all that, you know.
Excited about what?
Just like to see some action taking place, like finally seeing a little bit of retribution and some pushback. It's just too much. It's gone on for too long in America. I mean, it's not done, but
they don't even care. That didn't drop. That did nothing. Like America, the companies,
they'll keep going.
Corporations and all of that.
They'll keep going. I mean,
they didn't even notice that shit. That was a bump. That wasn't even a bump in the road, bro. That same year, all of this took place. These major corporations made the most money they made in 5-10 years. So that shit, nothing took place. Nothing something, a little bit of display.
Yeah, just mild stuff here and there.
Yeah, a
for
mild
sure.
display of something. But as far as something for real, getting impacted and done,
it's gonna be a long time.
Like they just brought up the jackass who killed George Floyd. I forgot the guy's name, Chauvin or some shit. Derek Dickstein, whatever his name is. They George just Floyd. Talked about him being like the case being reopened, and they're examining. That's the funniest thing with these
they're examining it. Yeah,
the law having to examine. How come y'all never? There's no examiners for when niggas do something. If a white person tell you I stole some candy, I get 5 to 10 immediately. You ain't look for no fucking candy. I ain't show you no chocolate stains. You can't find a wrapper. Nothing. But when a white dude kneel on a nigga neck, fucking WWF style, for 20 minutes with video camera, they had a boom mic.
Let's not blame the WWF. Those guys take care of each other.
For real, at least they still walking after.
Yeah, at least
nothing. These niggas need investigation. No. They got to investigate the footage.
No, they find an excuse. Well, there's that one that they tried to frame that guy in. Where was it? South Carolina. It's just a new one. I forgot that happened like 2 years ago, and they pulled the guy over, and then they just claimed that like he died on impact from the car accident. When they got the audio from or they have the what do you call it? The body cam footage that shows they beat that motherfucker till he died. Basically.
Bro, and this is now when they have body cam
yeah
footage.
Oh sure, yeah
For fuck's sake, what was going on before? Not even body
must
cam
have been
footage.
A party
just
to be racist.
2005.
Not even that long
ago.
You
know how back shit wild it was in 2005. That's the thing. America keep trying to act like, man, in 1801, this is where we had our racism. Nigga, it was yesterday.
No. Yeah, it still goes on.
It
still goes on. That's the other thing, like when you hear stupid comments that people make, like, why can't they move on from it? As if it's been done.
I would fucking love to. You think I don't want to talk about Big Bang Theory or some stupid shit, nigga? I like saying coitus. I want to see the Milky Way and the galaxies, but every time I try to take a look, you motherfuckers start shooting at the shit. It's annoying.
Are you saying you try to watch the Big Bang Theory and then get distracted along the way?
Yeah, because now I scroll on Twitter and then I got to see a new hashtag or something else. I got to be like, fuck, I got to care because I'm black.
You don't have to care just because you're black. I mean, it's going to affect you a lot more.
That's the point.
Yeah. But I don't like what my feed has become either. My whole feed it's two things now. Here's the other. It's definitely a lot of police brutality and
every day
and racism. And now during the last year, it's been a lot of anti-maskers creating problems. Which at this point, I don't know. It's been a year. People. It's been a year. And then also my feed, my Facebook feed. I don't go on Facebook as much anymore.
I think I'm about to start going on Facebook.
I mean, it's still a good platform, but.
It's a shame because you don't like, I'm not talking about censorship, but sometimes a little bit of not censorship, but like placement. People should have places to go. Twitter is too fucking wild.
Yeah, Twitter has very limited boundaries. World,
dude. Everything is there.
Yeah, you could post pretty much anything. They just started to like, thanks to Trump, at the very end. They're starting to police it a little bit, but I think they're going to stop doing that.
They're policing the terms. Like if you start to say some crazy words in order, you know what I'm saying? You just start saying faggot over and over and over and over. Then they'll block your page.
But only after 4. Like
that's the magic number.
The first 3 are fine.
The first 3 are on the house. They'll be like, I understand. Sometimes people bug out. But if you start to say, like, if you say nigger with a hard ER a couple times, nothing happens. Just shockingly,
I guess not. Yeah, that's the weird part about Twitter.
It's like everybody want me to care.
They'll get you something. Don't nobody care about my shit. It'll come up and it'll be, are you a robot? And that's the only thing it'll ask you, just to make sure.
Are you a robot?
A robot? Yeah, it'll ask you if you're a robot, and then if you click, no, I'm not a robot, then you can keep posting the N-word again. You can go back to.
That's it. You just got to make sure you don't plug in, and you can be as racist as you want.
Yeah. On my Facebook, I'm getting a lot of like people. I don't know, because of comedy. You know, we have like a lot of people that are friends that you
those
don't.
fake profiles asking to be your friend.
No, not even that. People that are technically my friends who I don't remember who these people are. I'm getting just my father passed, my uncle passed.
Everybody. Yeah. Facebook is definitely the obituary.
But that's all I see from people.
Facebook is the obituaries.
Yeah.
That is true. Somebody either
sign
just
up.
had a baby or somebody just died. And that's what you see on Facebook.
Or worse than that for me is I didn't sign up to be part of this puppy hospice that you guys are opening, like, because I love animals. So it's a lot of like, well, we took Butcher to the vet and it's not looking good. Pray for us. And then now you're found, and no matter what, it just keeps, that feed is in my thing.
Yeah, it refreshes every new comment about the dead dog.
Yeah.
You got to see it again.
Then, well, it's not looking good. It's looking like we're going to have to put him down. You're like, why am I, like, God bless you, but
to be involved into this
30 years ago, there's nothing I can do. It's one thing if I could do something to help.
But that's the thing. Now everybody got to GoFundMe.
Yeah, but here's the, all right. See, the GoFundMe thing, do you think that the GoFundMe people thought that when they started this, that they were going to be a substitute for healthcare? And for like funeral costs, I think they were like, we just want people to be able to build cool skateboards. And
yeah, they must have thought this was going to be like project funding. Oh, I'm trying to start a new app.
Now it's bro, like, I need a kidney transplant.
I need my bill paid. Who got $1,000?
Not only that, but these health insurance companies are aware of it now. So one of the things they'll say to people like, oh, it's not covered. Have you thought about starting like a
GoFundMe?
They won't use the name GoFundMe, but they'll say, have you
crowdfunding?
Crowdfunding. Yeah, exactly. Like the awful, evil shit of like, no shame that like, that's what people have to do. Damn, but it's the greatest country in the world, Andre. Love it or leave it. That's how it works.
The thing though. Cause I like look at other, I'll try to watch shit and I see how people describe America. It does seem like a good amount of people do look at America with like a lot more shit is possible in America. But then it's like,
yeah, but what country are those people from? So you got to see. So I grew up with immigrants, right?
Yeah.
Immigrant parents. So we know people. We're very worldly. Like you. Yeah. My father also worked at a international, like a dental college or whatever. So we know people internationally, and the people who say that are from either third world countries or places like the Soviet bloc.
They're not from New Zealand.
Yeah, it's not New Zealand. It's not Australia. It's not Italy. It's not England. It's not people from England going, oh, thank God we made it over to America. Facts. It's from the quote unquote, as Donald Trump likes to call it. But then I've met English people. Countries.
Like, I've met them and they're like, yeah, I was happy to come here.
In what line? I mean, people still want to come here. It's okay to like, you can still want to come here.
Is America a shithole or not?
It depends. It depends how much money you make and what race you are. So yeah, sometimes it is. Look, I'm going through some shit where I have to try to get my grandfather. I thought he was covered for everything, but he doesn't have dental coverage. You know what I mean? Something that's like very basic over in Europe.
Yeah, and it's they like, assume that everybody got teeth.
Right, like it's just a shitty thing. We have
Europeans be having some fucked up teeth though, so that's a very odd thing. I mean, at least from the pictures and the people I see in the West.
The English are known for that. I think the English. You're thinking the English, and that's because I guess they don't put fluoride in the water, but they also. And now we're speaking out of, this is based on no knowledge. I think it's a drinking culture too, because the Irish have fucked up teeth too. So
I don't know. It's just a lot of places in Europe, and it's like, are y'all biting stone out there? The fuck y'all doing? Why everybody's teeth look like this?
The one thing I heard was that they don't have fluoride in the water, which we do here.
So fluoride is a good thing? I thought they were saying that's poison.
I have no idea. It might be. It might be good for our teeth. It might be,
but bad for your brain. Because I heard fluoride in your pituitary gland or something like this.
It might be
Nile or something.
Oh yeah, it probably does. I mean,
it fucks and destroys that, but you can smile though.
I mean, they have, the irony is they have shitty teeth, but they have full dental coverage. So it's almost that's like that's saying. On them. That's on them though.
Is it the fact that they have the free dental? That's the best that they can get because it's free?
No, I think they just
is the care shitty because it's free?
No. They would never tell you that. It's good health.
So what it is that they just take it for granted, is what you're telling me. The Europeans are like, oh, look how good our healthcare is. I'm never going to fix my teeth.
Yeah, that was
That's
three accents that was three different accents at the same time.
Oh, bloody hell. My fucking teeth.
I think it was a little bit of Mick Jagger in there. And then, all right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get my teeth done. Right. Ricky Gervais.
Isn't that thank you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Fucking give a damn.
I want to go over there to England.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm popping shit, but I can't wait to go. I want to go to England. There's places I ain't got no business. I ain't really
like what?
I'm not like rushing to go to Russia.
I'm not.
I ain't got no interest.
I'm a hockey fan. Like I still don't want to go out there.
I'm doing reconnaissance on what countries is trying to be as racist or more racist than America, and then I'm not pulling up to those places because I'm not trying to fly to deal with your fuckery.
I don't know if
I can't. You cannot be overseas swinging on people, getting it shaken, because then your ass end up in overseas jail, and
that's a whole different thing.
That's another ball. If I'm gonna go to prison, I want to talk to niggas that's from here at least. I am not trying to be locked up abroad. Nah, son. I'm in
those shows are creepy. When
fucking
you see somebody...
Philippines, and now I'm the biggest nigga in jail, but these people do not care about that. I'm gonna be the biggest nigga, but not the toughest. Them little dirty Philippine niggas that have been surviving prison in the Philippines for years is good. They're gonna stab me with all kind of shit.
And they all do that Muay Thai where they're kicking.
Yeah, bro. And then they have the nerve to be having like dance recitals in the jails.
Oh, that's
right. Seeing the Philippine niggas be hardcore killers, nigga. They in there for 40,000 years, and they have a whole dance recital on Friday.
Now here's the thing: is that the prisoner's idea, or is that the warden going? I want to see somebody do the Thriller dance.
Now here's the thing, though. In both situations, it's scary because if you have a warden who's like, I'm running the most terrifying prison in the world, and I'm gonna make y'all motherfuckers dance.
That's some boss shit.
That
is some
terrifying.
Boss level evil.
Imagine what else he's doing. I'm not. Nah, son.
Here, how about this though? A place like that, like the Philippines or even China or Japan. Not a lot of conspiracy theorists. You notice that? Because I had a theory that they beat the conspiracies out of people. Like if you go, the moon landing was fake. Like, you think the moon landing was fake, huh? Okay, cool. Whack, and they hit you with a thing of pork, and they're like, that's like Korea. Thought, yeah. All the conspiracy theorists are from here.
With drug laws too. From
what
I hear, Asia, the continent. Oh, it's pretty much like everything is illegal.
I think weed is still illegal in Japan.
I think everything is illegal over in the continent of Asia, is what it seemed like.
Yeah, but Japan is a place where you could get vending machines from panties from a vending machine.
Yeah.
And they have no problem with, but somehow a little bit of
if you feel good after, that's the issue. You get a little
CBD oil might be illegal over there.
Wow.
But every culture is different. It's weird. We forget it because we're here. Like when you travel internationally,
we're here. And here's the thing about America that like fucked my brain up with traveling.
Yeah.
The concept, because sometimes I'll be watching like those Anthony Bourdain's, those cooking shows that they go places.
Something
and this abroad, I know for a fact, before I even say this sound crazy. I know this sound crazy.
Okay.
But there was this episode where someone was in, I think, Taiwan or some part of Asia, and they walking through the place and everything. And then in my mind, I'm watching it, and I can't help myself but say, like, yo, everybody Asian.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? It's because I grew up here.
When you say it out loud, it sounds like a stupid thought, but in America and
it makes
New York
perfect
too,
sense.
Yeah, in New York too.
I grew up and I see everybody. Every day I see everybody. Yeah. So when I'm looking at China and I'm like, Bumby, everybody over there is Chinese, son. What the fuck?
What's that about? You're
it's
can't
crazy
you spread it out a little bit? The traveling even in America, right? Like I forget because I'm a New York guy. I'm from the
everybody
East.
over there big and German and white, just 6'7" white, and it's like, damn, I need a Puerto Rican now.
Something. You could go over there and be like the top like black guy in Germany. There's like 3 or 4 black dudes. You learned a little German.
I don't fucking know.
but you could be. There's always one, like, especially with comedians. There's always one guy who went overseas and decided to be the king of that
blow the fuck up in Germany.
In Germany or Australia.
If 40 years old come and I am enjoying America, I might pull up to G Dog, go to Germtown,
put on some lederhosen.
I don't know what lederhosen is, but I'll rock it.
I think lederhosen is that outfit where you look like the guy from the Cuckoo Clock. I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh, the green
jumpsuit with the shorts and the long socks.
I'm gonna get me a Gucci one or some shit. Get me a Gucci jumpsuit.
They probably have one of those.
Like, yo,
I want to get a Puma one. Can I get a Puma or at the very least Adidas one with the 3 stripes on something?
Hell yeah, give me that. I'll pull up with some Timbs on. I'll be comfortable. Give me a fitted cap, whatever.
The place I've traveled to, and I mean, I've done some international traveling, and I lived in Ecuador for.
Oh shit! I didn't know you lived in Ecuador.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when I was like on and off, probably 5 or 6 years when I was a little kid. Shit. Yeah, I mean, my parents literally
like me in Jamaica.
Fair enough. But I was conceived there. I don't know why, because they told me that they came back to America just so I could be born in America.
You the anchor baby.
I'm not well, yeah, I guess technically. They were citizens though.
Harry, anchor baby.
No, that's not. They were here legally. Anchor babies,
but they made sure you went and got them American papers though.
They did. They're smart. They saw it coming.
But see. Why does that happen? The fact that they knew I'm a shoot the club up, and we got 3 months to get over there so that we can make sure this little nigga get the right type of papers.
Yeah.
Why is that happening, son? What is the story behind?
I mean,
that?
I guess even in 1982, they felt like it was not a welcoming place. It was better back then. I mean, to hear my dad describe it, it was a little bit freer and easier. At least it was freer and easier from a paperwork standpoint. There's a lot more racism still, like, that he dealt with then. It wasn't like, I'm not going to describe it and pretend like it was a great time, because they dealt with their fair share.
Your dad says America was great again back then.
No. He's saying it was simpler. He was saying it was simpler in that there was less like
computer shit,
paperwork and all this shit you got to fill out. Like, you just filled out like a form at best when you showed up. And that was it. Now everything is, forget it. It's a nightmare.
Like there's your password for your password, and then your email account username, and then you gotta get your fucking backup emails.
Well, that's the other thing. This virus affects like mostly the elderly, and they're the ones who need the vaccines the most. They don't know how to use the internet. The only way to get these vaccines is you got to go online to get your schedule and stuff online. It's really fucked up. Like, it's like they are abandoning the elderly. They don't give a shit. They're moving on like, hey, if you get it, you get it.
The whole, like, this, I think the Y2K is when people thought the internet was going to turn on and shut down like regular world shit, right?
Yeah, because up until that point, all the computers were, I guess, programmed with the 4-digit, or the digit codes that went up till 1999, or not. A lot of the programs went to 99. I guess they didn't anticipate that they would get to the year 2000. I don't know why that is, but that a lot of the computers and stuff would malfunction once the year 2000 hit, because it would think that it was the year 1900.
Okay, so they thought, all right, the ball drops, it's 2000, every computer shuts down, so the lights stop working. That's what they're thinking, right? Like
sort of like that, or that it would stop working, or that radar would stop working with planes in the air.
Yeah, so planes start coming down, satellites is spinning out of orbit type shit is what they were thinking.
Security equipment wouldn't work and stuff. Like,
all the prisons open up, niggas is running out of jail, stabbing everybody.
Yeah,
that's
Godzilla
what they thought Y2K was.
The whatever aliens that they have in like frozen hibernation would come to life and break through the glass
because the computer turned off.
The computer turned off. Yeah, none of that happened.
All right, so that's the Y2K, but it's starting to think where like cryptocurrency, crypto art, digital art world, and like collectibles, NFTs, and all this other shit existing now. Non-fungible token.
Non-fungible token. Okay, I'm not familiar with this.
It's a crypto art collectible currency thing where they're tied to Ethereum, which is a cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Fucking computer, blockchain, all this digital everything world. And it's becoming like people are putting more and more money into it. And everything is getting like streamlined through. You need to have, bro, when my computer went down, it felt like I was like, yo, I didn't realize how badly you must have a computer in 2021 if you're trying to be anything. And you can't even have just any computer either. No, if you're trying to actually do shit, you can't just have just any.
Well, not for what you're doing. You're doing creative stuff. So you have to have like a powerful, right.
Any aspect of a person who's trying to take on an endeavor and fucking do something. You can't have just your run-of-the-mill $200 laptop. For the most part, is what it seems like. It's like the capitalism or whatever.
I used to sell those things. I used to sell those things at like a electronics store that I worked at. Right.
You was the nigga with the Sony guts. You would be like,
no, not exactly.
You are Armenian.
That's true. That's true. And there's a lot of those stores.
You're not lying, Harry. You not white. All right, you got it, bro. I'm not gonna call you white no more. This nigga with the Sony guts.
And you want to know the story of how I got the job? My aunt worked there, so she got me the job.
Oh man.
She got me the job, and it was run by 4 brothers.
Of course it is.
4 brothers, and one of whom was like a little slow because I remember
sounds about right.
They had a big company meeting and everyone spoke, and then this little brother, you would have thought it was like Martin Short doing a character from SCTV.
Damn.
But they still had to let him speak or whatever, and then the company went bankrupt after that. But I used to sell like they had these things. You could buy a laptop for $99, right? You know what you're getting for $99. This thing was just brutal, but we used to sell them. People would buy them because they needed something to go online.
And the laptop can't do shit.
It can't do anything. It can't do anything.
Shit.
Dude, even a good laptop, if you don't know what you're doing with a Windows computer, that thing it doesn't take long before that thing just starts.
Oh, that's another thing, bro. And that's crazy to me because it's like, okay, it's supposed to be open source, right? The concept of the market, the free market capitalism. So even if there's like patents and certain things, eventually all technology kind of catches up to one another.
In theory. It's
right?
Supposed
but
to, yeah.
Exactly. How is it so that only Apple is able to create this ecosystem where they reduced the possibilities of like your computer just being taken over or that window crash that would happen? Why the fuck can't Windows do that? What is it? What are they?
Yeah, I don't know,
bro. Apple just recently became a company who can like self-sustain and create their own hardware chips and shit like that. Before that, they were using Intel.
They're still using Intel, right?
So now, so now it's this. Essentially, they're using similar parts. You know what I mean?
But it still was always better.
China.
What I used to get.
Dude?
I don't know. I don't know how they corner the market on that. There's basically 2 companies that run the world,
IBM and Apple.
IBM and Apple.
And IBM stays in business because of contracts through financial institutions. Usually, most financial institutions use IBM computers.
Right, because it's cheaper.
But cheaper,
that's the other thing too. Apple is more
modifiable.
Yeah, it's modifiable. If
way
you
more
know
than
what
Apple. You can't open these the fuck up and do what you want. But if you got a Windows computer, you can bust them bitches open and do what you want to them.
Yes, but you have to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then it's like really detrimental. Because I remember I had a computer, like I used to buy them all the time. I needed a laptop for school or whatever, so I would buy one for college. And I remember, like, I don't know, it was like a $300 laptop. Every time one of these things would go down, you'd start to get viruses and I remember bringing it in, and the guy was like, "Yeah, so the computers, one of the viruses affected your computer's ability to fight off viruses." I'm like, that's how AIDS works, isn't it? Isn't that,
your computer got an immune system.
It got HIV. It has no ability to fight off any of the viruses, so it's dying slowly.
Computer AIDS. Your computer was in the back of some club smoking crack, sucking dick behind the club.
It was just, it was doing ecstasy in the 80s or whatever.
Oh, shit. Your computer was out here living, boy.
With Freddie Mercury. And then And that was the last time I did anything with Win. It's more money, and I'm not a wealthy man
like
at all.
I remember
But
having a Windows computer, and this is when I didn't do comedy yet. I was just doing photography, and I'm editing the shoot that I did, and my computer deleted every the fuck thing. It just went black, turned back on, and it was a brand new laptop. Kind of like
it started
it was like
scratch.
It legit was like, oh my bad, you like deleted the fuck everything, gone.
It's like your computer had amnesia, like it came out of a coma and it didn't remember.
Who I'm married to? Who I'm not married. My computer was like, what the fuck you mean I'm married? I got 2 kids.
Andre.
No, I don't.
Who's Andre? I'm
Bro,
Andre.
deleted everything, and from that day I was like, I'm not doing this shit no more.
No, it's bad. It's but it's also like,
but I don't for the life of me understand how come. What is it?
Because it's open source, and then also it's just cheaper too. So like even physically they break down. In all fairness, with a Mac, I've never had a Mac, and this is not a commercial for Mac. Neither of us are getting paid
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to be a commercial for Mac, but why is that their computer's working?
But it's also the reason it costs more money. You know, like a Mac is more expensive, but it doesn't break down as much. You know, I don't know. I think you get what you pay for, but you're right. You think somebody else would copy it, but maybe they're a big enough company that they squash anyone who tries to copy it.
With Samsung, the Android versus Apple shit.
Yeah.
And bro, you remember how phones used to be. Phones used to be just, everybody had a different phone.
Oh, there's a lot of companies.
You're more like personal.
Right. There was
some
the Razr,
people have the flip joint. Some people
got the
little keyboard. Yeah. Some people got the kick flip phone screen.
The Sidekick.
So like there was mad ways to see your shit, and every phone had its own thing going. Phones used to be kind of fun. It was fun. Now
it was different.
You get a flat fucking screen from either this company or that company, and then you go from there.
But isn't that the best way to use the phone now? Because I mean, the buttons, you don't want buttons anymore.
True. Right? Yeah. Part of me is just being ridiculously nostalgic about
nostalgic.
Nothing. But
I mean, they did look prettier. They were like kind of cooler.
Where, I mean, all right, you're talking about the usefulness of the phone and how certain products, the Mac products, don't break down.
Yeah.
This is a common joke, bro. You have the Nokia phone. The one with the snake on it.
Yeah, I remember that one. I had one of those.
Did it ever break?
That one never broke, but it didn't do anything except make calls, though.
But here's the other thing, bro. Look at this, because there's a phone. I forgot the name of the company.
Hold on. My girl used to work for AT&T, like in the store. 1 second, baby. Did they break down all the time? What would they break? They would break in half? Is that people like trying to burn a phone, like Breaking Bad? Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe they'd break in the middle. If you drop them, they'd break, like they'd fall apart. It's a clamshell, she's saying. So if you dropped it hard enough, it would fall apart, and then like stuff would go missing. But I feel like that's got to be rare, no?
Yeah, like you got to really do something. If you beam the phone at somebody, yeah, of course it might break. You know? They got motherfuckers that was beaming the phone at people.
Yeah, that's true. Using it as a weapon. If you're trying to hit people in the head with it.
That the Nokia broke. It should have broke. You fucking try to shoot me with it. But there was like, there was something where like phones did like, all right, everybody has access to the same things. They used to last relatively longer, I guess.
Yeah.
It seemed as though like Nextels and all of these things, like they lasted longer. They did less. And then you're saying it like, all right, the phone didn't do shit else other than just be a phone. But dude, they're selling you phones that do that now. Like I think it's called Light Phone or something. But there's a phone.
The Jitterbug?
No. It's not the Jitterbug, but it's I guess they took that concept. Though. They're trying to market it like a high-end minimalist phone that I think you have.
Are these the ones you get at the mall at the vending machine?
Nah, bro, you gotta order this shit. It's supposed to be high end. I said, what the fuck words of high end make you think a mall vending machine?
I'm saying compared to
raise
the
your
Jitterbug.
standards, Harry.
Listen, I'm looking down. I don't know. You
Why the
understand?
fuck? Harry's like, oh, you
have,
said high end? It must be an vending machine.
Excuse me, Andre. I have an iPhone. I'm looking down at the plebeians who are near the restroom at the food court at the mall. Decided to make a cell phone
They're
purchase.
trying to say that this is a phone for a person who like cares about their time and their sanity and all of this. That's how they're marketing the phone, as like it gives you peace of mind and freedom because you're not attached to the phone with constantly fucking notifications going off. Like the whole concept, the phone, you get the phone calls, you get text, you get emails and calendar and calculator. I think you get like the must-have stuff,
bare contact stuff.
Yeah, like
nothing
phone,
for
calculator,
fun, though.
camera, like the beer shit, and it don't do nothing out of that.
Here's the problem, though, for you and me, right? We were doing this podcast. We have to do all the social media stuff. I don't like it because I already have like ADD and my mind is already messed up. Like my girl literally caught me yesterday. I said, we're going to bed. We're going tonight. We're going, good night. And not that she caught me, but she saw me. Like I picked up my phone just to see what time it was or something. And then I just immediately clicked on Instagram.
Yeah, you fall in the rabbit hole of shit.
Goes, are you looking for a message? She wasn't being accusatory. She was just like, baby, what are you doing? We just said we're going to bed. You're exhausted. I can see you're. And I go, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Because of these phones, man.
You have a dopamine hit. So I don't like it. But the problem is part of our job requires that we're on it. Like, I don't want to be on TikTok, but I have to be on it to try to promote, to try to have a career.
Yeah.
It's a little bit annoying. But also, how about this? Back in the day, they used to make stuff like, there used to be like TV repair shops or like a micro. If something broke in your house, you got it fixed. Now you just throw it away and get a new one. Like whatever it was. If your phone broke, you'd have to bring it in, get it repaired.
You kind of can still do that with certain things. You know what I mean?
Like, but it's almost not worth it.
That's the thing that changed.
Yeah.
But also, did that change, or did people's consumerist habits change? Because like,
I think it's just so cheap that you can.
Because all right, my Mac, the old MacBook I had.
Yeah.
They said I could have fixed it for basically like $620 or some shit like that, like $6 and some change. To fix that MacBook that was from 2014. Right?
7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years.
So people go, they're like, all right, that's the thing with technology. It's just like when you buy a piece of technology, it's not the same concept wise as you buying like furniture even, or like certain types of clothing. Like $300 in the technology world is like a rental almost.
Right.
You're renting what $300 can do technology wise.
Yeah, but what about furniture and stuff? I get
the
what
reason
you're
why I
saying
say furniture, because if you spend $300 on a single chair, the concept behind that chair is that it's supposed to be able to be passed down to somebody. That's how long this chair is supposed to last.
Right.
Whereas in the world of technology, it's like we're putting $300 worth of technical capability that we have to our knowledge right now into this item, and it's supposed to be able to perform these tasks. But once the new capabilities,
the next system comes along.
and then now that $300 it changes in what its performance can do. Well, versus a world where it's more tangible and it's not as reliant on digitized aspects, that $300 is more consistent.
So all right, so I'm trying to think.
It's like cash versus crypto, where you have when you're holding $300 in your hand, no matter how fucking long you look at that, it's gonna be $300. But if you put $300 into a investment or into a cryptocurrency, you're gonna watch that same 300 turn into 290,
something else,
306, 297.3, 302.3. Is what I'm saying? It fluctuates. It becomes different. It changes because of the world of digitized aspects, like tangible representation and the world in digital representation different. So
check this out. How about this? Do you know how much?
Sound like a rap. You was about to rap. Yo, check this out.
Yo, check this out. Yo, let me get a beat. So you know that how much pornography has an effect on technology too, right?
That's the only reason these fuckers keep making stuff. I swear. And they try to make it and then see if they can fuck it first. And then when they fail, they sell it to us. The second they realize they can't fuck it, they sell it to us and be like, take this stupid ass computer. I tried to put my dick in it and it hurt.
Yeah, it didn't work.
That's it. I swear that's how we get stuff.
See if you could use this to help school children learn to read or some shit. This fucking thing is useless.
I swear these people just be horny making shit trying to hump it. And then when it don't work, they sell it to you.
That's like, all right, so there was two things. There was VHS, right? And there was Betamax. Betamax is a better quality of recording material. The quality was better, but VHS dominated the market because that's what the pornography industry chose to shoot on because it was cheaper. So they outlasted Betamax, a superior quality product, because video stores were like, hey man, we're renting.
They gotta sell them freak tapes, man.
Because back in the day,
that shit fucked up. That's so fucked up because it shows you so much in that small ass example about humanity. Yeah. It's crazy because the superior quality, everybody talks about quality over quantity, but they don't practice it. The Betamax it works better, more durable, clearer picture, better audio, better storing device, yada yada yada. But then people go, but I'm trying to beat my dick. So give me that VHS. And that's it. They stopped right there.
Game over. The whole industry never even existed after that.
Damn, son. Like never shit like that. It makes you go, like you have a lot of faith in humans, but also it's like, damn, we can't be that great.
We're doing see, here's the thing, Andre. We're actually doing really great for what we are, which is animals. We're doing phenomenal. But
that is true. If you compare us to bears, we lit. But
we are.
It depends on like what you've been taught.
Then again, I've never seen four polar bears corner a brown bear and beat it to death with wooden sticks.
That is true.
And then cover it up for the other bears.
That is true. And here's the thing. Animals don't have crossover into human behavior, but humans have crossover into animal behavior.
Yeah.
Where you'll find a mother that did try to eat her kid.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. I know the one who tried to drown her kid.
But that's the thing. Like dogs, the little sick retarded pup that come out and it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? They like,
it's not well. Yeah.
They be like, this one not up to snuff. They just digest a little nigga.
So the mom will eat it. Yeah.
They just eat it and crap it out and be going about their business and raise the rest of them.
Humans will do that, but it's because the mom wanted to go to a nightclub and go to
the
a wet
mom
t-shirt
had
contest
some
like Casey Anthony.
Some chemical in her brain, bro, done went left, and now she in the bathroom chomping on her kid.
God damn. See, I don't know what your Facebook feed is like. I didn't see this at all. I didn't see this at all. I said, I don't know what your Facebook feed is like. I didn't run into that story at all.
I didn't run into the story, but it's like once you hear
it's happened.
You know that shit went down somewhere. Once you hear that
Kansas,
this woman
or Miami
just pitched her son out the 34 window, it's like, all right, if that one did that, somebody else did some other shit at some point in time in history on this planet.
Okay, but check this out, Andre. Another rap that I'm about to drop. Yo, check this out. So you know how like moms and parents, they're worried like kids don't go out anymore because the parents won't let them to some extent. It's never been more safe for your kids to play outside. More kids used to be
I've heard about
abducted in the 60s, 70s.
It was
50s.
so easy to steal a kid.
It was easy to steal a kid.
But now kids got tracking devices on them and shit.
But it's not even tracking devices. There's just so much. Yeah, tracking devices. There's like camera equipment and stuff.
Kids are like quick. They fucking
Amber
talking
alerts.
all kind of crazy.
But the thing is, you see it more on the news because if your kid went missing in Massachusetts, you wouldn't hear about that in New Jersey. You'd only hear about it in Massachusetts.
But now you hear about everything.
Everywhere.
That's the other problem where it's like information overload, and it's not particularly, no one's discerning the types of information that's going to be overloaded.
We never use the valuable information like about dietary things.
It's never like mad facts about the world, just good shit. Like your Instagram and the social medias aren't constantly just trying to improve you. You gotta put in work to find and create
the information of how to lower your cholesterol. That's out there too. It just doesn't.
It's just
people
don't
share
get
that.
the same numbers, yo. They don't share that. It don't get the same numbers. You got to really do extra work to find the non-garbage. But to find garbage
spreads easy. So easy. So simple. Like that and the silhouette challenge. It all spreads so simple.
The silhouette challenge, man. Challenges. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, this is when I was younger. And you know, you have your childhood daydream of what you think being an adult is.
Right.
The fuck?
What happened? Your light went out? Did you try to do a silhouette challenge right now?
Nah, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I think the sound good, right? I didn't.
You sound fine. It's just your light went out.
I sound fine, and my camera never went off. Did it?
No, camera's still on. I'm looking at you now. It just looked like the light went out. And like that's why I thought you were going to do your own silhouette challenge right now.
That'd be hilarious if I just if I did that. You got to stop talking to me. If I just out of nowhere bust out the silhouette challenge on you, if you said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and delete you out my phone," I gotta be understanding about that. I gotta be like, you know what, Harry, I crossed the line.
Yeah, that's on me.
That's on me, my brother. I deserve that. If you and your lady don't like me no more, this is my fault.
Shoulder.
Like, that's taking it too goddamn far, man.
I hate it. I don't like those challenges, but I'm also like, I hate it when people don't do them right, even though I don't like them. Like when somebody, like you're supposed to do the,
makes sense though.
The bus it challenge or whatever. It's supposed to be. It has a formula.
Yeah, it's like you went out of your way to be corny and you still fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you went out of your way and still did bullshit.
You couldn't even do that right. God damn it.
Couldn't even do the bullshit correct.
Right.
Like when I was thinking, like what I was saying was like when I was thinking about when I was a kid, daydreaming about what it would be like to be an adult or like what adults did. This also is a part of my age though, because we didn't have that accessible back then. But I really never saw adults being like the idea of a 35-year-old, 40-year-old being like, I'm gonna do the silhouette. I thought was like, no, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, adults wouldn't do that.
I like my younger brain was like, adults wouldn't be interested in this. But then now that I'm getting older, I'm like, I don't know, maybe what is for real, what is being an adult? It seems as though most people get old, learn how to pay taxes, and that's the fuck it. That's the adult part.
Yeah, there's not much anymore.
There's not real
slowed down a lot
and separation of this activity. You know what I'm saying? Like the way to be an adult isn't as definitive as I feel like it used to.
No, you used to go to war. You'd sign up, you'd get drafted, you'd go off, fight.
Yeah.
You'd fight, and then you'd come back and you'd have a factory job or something, and then you're an adult. You don't have time to. All right, so think about it, in the 50s, right? You didn't have, I guess, the free time that we do have just out of life. So you wouldn't be, without social media, would you be dancing in your doorway?
And that's true too. There's no influence. It's harder to find any influence or aspiration to do anything.
I think also that social media stuff, because sometimes, like, all right, you and I, we're comedians. We're trying to gain notoriety. There's no denying that. We have to perform. I don't know what these couples and things, they're just people that are civilians.
Yeah,
what is the point of that? Like,
that is true.
And I think it's just the dopamine hit of people liking your stuff. I mean, I know it affects me, but it's just very weird. Like, wait, why are you doing this? I have to do this.
Genuinely, I do believe that if I was not in the world of like entertainment, I don't think